Is now, the fourth quarter of 2022, still a good time to buy a house? I'm Jim Flanagan, broker of record, Coldwell Banker Flanagan Realty, and your local Toms River real estate expert. And as we enter the fourth quarter of 2022, there's a lot of buzz and noise in the media about the real estate market. So let me set the record straight as of right now. The Toms River real estate market is not crashing and burning. Currently, we're sitting on about 3 months of inventory here in Toms River, which means it's still a seller's market. Remember, a balanced market is 5 to 7 months where we don't see any price increases or price decreases. We're at 3 months of inventory currently. Last year, we were at 2 months of inventory. So the market is changing quickly. It's changed very quickly in the last 6 months since the Federal Reserve has started raising interest rates. And it's going to continue to change as the Federal Reserve continues to raise interest rates. Unfortunately, this is going to affect your affordability. The higher the rates go, the more the house costs. So even if prices don't continue to go up, but rates do, it's still going to cost you more for that house. So is it a good time to buy a house in Toms River? It's hard to tell. It's a personal decision. One of the factors is how long do you plan on living in that house? If you plan on living in that house for the next 5 to 7 years, I would say yes, it is a good time to buy because we don't know if and when we're going to hit that 5 to 7 months. We don't know if we're going to hit that 7 months plus where we see prices start to come down. You know, Jerome Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, said that we're all going to experience some pain, that they're going to have to continue to raise interest rates to get inflation under control. Everybody's saying that we're heading into an imminent recession. Historically, what happens when we go into recessions is interest rates come down and mortgage rates come down. So is it a good time to buy? Will rates be coming down anytime soon? As of this video, I don't see rates coming down anytime soon. Jerome Powell said we're going to experience pain for at least 9 more months. So if we're looking at 9 months minimum and perhaps double that, 18 months maximum before we start to see some relief in the form of interest rates or mortgage rates, where are you going to live for those 9 to 18 months? Are you going to continue to rent here in Toms River? Because rents are more unaffordable than houses currently. You know, currently the median price for a rental property in Toms River is over $3,000 a month. To put that into perspective, that $3,000 a month could probably buy you a $300,000 home. And when you purchase a home, you start to accrue equity in that home, not your landlord. And you can write off the mortgage interest, not your landlord. So it's a personal answer to each and every one of us. But currently we're sitting right now just about 6% mortgage interest rates. They're going to go up. So will home prices continue to go up or will they eventually come down? Nobody knows for sure here in Toms River. Everything is subject to change as the economy continues to change into flux. But right now, you as a home buyer have a little more leverage than you did 6 months ago. You have a lot more leverage than you did a year ago. You have more leverage than you did 2 years ago. You don't have as many competitors for that home as you did a year ago or 2 years ago. You can now have your home inspection. You don't have to waive the appraisal anymore. You don't have to waive the home inspection anymore. Not that you could waive the appraisal. If you're getting a mortgage, you can't waive the appraisal, or bridge the gap on that appraisal. So there are a lot more protections coming in place for home buyers today. And since there are less bidding wars, back in the past, rates were half of what they are today. But you were also, to get that house, you would have to offer $25,000 to $50,000 to sometimes $100,000 over list price. Today, you may only have to offer list price. Heck, if the property's been on the market for 30 or 60 days, you may get it for under list price. So I guess my answer is yes and no. Yes, it's a good time to buy because you're gaining more leverage. Rates are still historically low. You'll build the equity. You don't have to rent and pay your landlord's mortgage or his mortgage interest deductions. And no, it's not a good time to buy because in 18 months, will mortgage rates come down and will prices come down? Don't know. That's unknown territory. And for anybody to say they know and I know a lot of people are saying the market's going to crash and burn, is irresponsible and reckless. So if you're serious about buying a house, the most important thing from my experience is, can you afford the house, and how long are you going to live in the house? Those are the two questions that you need to answer. Can I afford the house? And how long do I plan on living in this house? And if you plan on living in the house for more than 2 years, you should be fine. If you plan on living in the house for less than 2 years, you may want to wait. If you have any further questions, or if I can be of further assistance, feel free to leave a comment below on this video or reach out to me at 908-783-8682. Call or text, and the rest of the day to yourselves.